Do you see here? Hi guys and gals. Well, it is Saturday morning and it's around 9 o'clock. Yeah, 9:06. I've just finished mowing the lawn. I'm probably not very popular with the neighbors right now, but there's a reason for that. First off, in Switzerland, I'd say from 7 o'clock you can do things. You can't do things on Sunday, you can't do things on holidays, but in the morning early, yes. But as you know, a lot has happened this week. A really lot. And as many of you have seen pictures on Facebook and a little video on YouTube, we have a new grandchild. Yeah, Matthew. And that is Michael's little brother. And so the two of them are fantastic. Oh, they really are. And the thing, though, what I was talking about mowing the lawn, is that I hadn't managed to mow it last week for weather reasons or whatever. And now you can see the wind coming up. Well, I didn't get to do it yesterday because we went to visit Matthew and his mom and dad at the hospital. And so by the time we were back, it was too late. Well, it's supposed to have a rainstorm, actually any time, any minute now almost. And the lawn really needed to be mowed. There was a lot of stuff. And, well, you can hear it. So I got up early and started mowing the lawn just before 8. I was nice. I was still waited just around 8. And quickly, well, no, I took the time it needed, but I mowed the lawn. And now the storm is coming as expected. So if I had waited, I would be really stressed out right now. Hurrying up, what's going on? I'm gonna have to mow it in the week, and after work is not so good. I mean, actually, you know. So I got up, I basically did my exercise, I could say, and mowed the lawn. Anyway, so I didn't want to talk just about mowing the lawn now, did I? Because finally, like I was saying, this week, what a week. It was kind of a, now I was going to say kind of a roller coaster, because the baby was expected, and you know how, I mean, those of you who've had children know that, you know, these dates are worth what they're worth. But the baby was expected for the 30th, and of course, psychologically, as soon as you pass the 30th, everybody's wondering, well, is the baby coming? What's going on? You're getting questions from everybody, and you know, it's like, okay, when baby comes, and you know, a newborn child is not going to be hurried in that respect if things go as they should. And on the 4th of July, this is kind of a nice little story as well. Around the 4th of July, Matthew came, and my son likes to say the story that Michael was conceived when they had a visit, when they went to New York. So he says there's a little bit of American in him, and he says Matthew was born on the 4th of July. So he says there's a bit of American in him as well. I like that. And it's kind of amusing that they decided to take English names, because especially around here, she is Spanish. I don't know. I kind of wondered if it was going to be a Spanish name this time or what. But no. Two English names. So I love it. I really do. And he's a cute little boy. Oh, he really is. And the mom, for the second time, because I mean this is the second baby, gave birth in a completely natural way. What I mean by that is that no drugs, no nothing. It was just like get to it. No, I know it is much more work than that. But I was impressed. I mean, she's just a small little lady. She is a strong and tough gal, I have to say that. Yeah. Anyway, so that was really the highlight of the week. Yeah, definitely. There was a story though, a little one, kind of an add-on. As I walked, I was there Friday. Well, Mrs. DC was working. Yeah, so she just saw the baby yesterday. But I mean, I left actually early from work. And just a minute, what is that? Oh yeah, just a minute, 2 seconds. It's asking me. No, stop. Okay. Mrs. DC was working, so I left work early though, and waiting at the hospital. And my son had sent me a text message with a picture. Baby is born. He didn't say if it was a boy or a girl, so here I still didn't know. I was looking at the face, trying to figure it out, And then I saw somebody coming out, which I thought maybe it was them. So I quickly went in the direction of where the doors were opening, and it was a former colleague of mine where I used to work. He had changed jobs, and his wife was walking. Oh goodness, ladies, you've had the ones of you who've had babies, or men who've been with them, when they're walking along, it's just like you can see on their face, and they're just like, get that baby out of me, get that. Oh, she was suffering. I mean, and my ex-colleague, was saying, oh, this is my former work colleague, and you might remember him from seeing, and she looked at him and said, if you want to chat with him, you just go on, I've just got to. And I said to my friend there, I said, listen, go be with your wife. I said, we'll catch up later on. Don't worry about, I mean, he was all nerves, of course. And, I saw him yesterday quickly again. He was with his father-in-law, and they had a really hard time. It reminded me of the birth of our second child. It ended with a cesarean, but they had he said what you saw was just the beginning, and he said it just dragged on, and it got worse and worse, and he said it had to be an emergency cesarean. So yeah, I could imagine what they went through. I mean, I cannot more than imagine, because I went through it myself with Mrs. DC. Yeah. So, but things are all for the better for them. Yeah. So, what are things going to be like this weekend? Well, you can hear the storm brewing every now and then, so it's going to be any minute now, I guess. And I guess second son of DC is probably going to come over. We'll make a barbecue anyway. Done the little tent thing over there. And tomorrow, well, I guess we'll probably go and visit Matthew again. But today, they're supposed to go home tomorrow. So we'll see tomorrow how they're feeling, I mean, she is really quite well, I must say. You can tell there is a difference, of course, you see in the recovery when the birth goes that well and there's no cesarean, C-section, and so on. So it's you can tell. I mean, in that respect, that it's going to be easier. That doesn't mean that she doesn't have the baby blues. She doesn't yet, but she did a bit last year at one point. And of course, as she was saying, there's that work with the extra child now. All of a sudden, baby was inside taking care of itself, so to say. Yeah. Oh well. I mean, I guess you could say I'm pumped up still a little bit. I guess I will be for a while. And yesterday I played quite a bit with Michael as well. I didn't make a video of it, but we were on the ground playing and hide and seek and stuff like that. And I mean, he's just as, just a joyful child as always. I mean, he's wanted a few times to touch the baby. You've got to be careful how, but he's a little bit curious about what is this. Okay, I think I've been chatting long enough. It's been close, about coming up to 9 minutes. So yeah, that'll be it. So DC signing off. Take care, everybody, and have a good weekend. Bye-bye.